Welcome back to another episode. Here we are, and I'm here with
Sam.
And I'm Jason with Nightwing Media. Today we're going to talk about our team and how awesome they are. Start with it. Okay, let's talk about it. The man, the legend, Chase, audio engineer, badass with a microphone. Tell me about it. He's your protege.
I mean, he is. Yes.
He's your little cupcake. So
I don't know if I'd call him my cupcake.
That's
but
fine.
Yes. Love him. Great. Team player.
Team player, huge team player.
And that's one of the biggest things that I think realistically that all of our teammates have is they are all a team player.
Yeah, I think there was that time you were down and I texted Chase and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry, but like we have to pivot. And he goes, dude, it's fine. We're a team. I got it. And I was like, thank God, right? Thank you for having good people and like letting us find good people.
It was a struggle.
It was a struggle. It's not easy. Good people are so hard to find and that care.
But also like that match, the team vibe. I mean,
it's a culture.
It very much is.
Yeah.
And I know we were very picky at first. And I would say in some ways we were kind of, before we even found Andrew, we were grasping at whoever we could.
Yeah, lessons learned.
And it wasn't working.
No.
And we knew right then and there that like we can't do this without good people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it makes the world turn in our universe. And thank God again for everybody on the team.
And I'm going to try and do all this without crying because I've already cried once today.
Well,
because
don't cry.
of them.
Don't cry.
I know.
So Chase is going on, I want to say 2 years with us already, which is crazy.
This March will be 2 years.
This March will be 2 years with Chase.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like he's progressed in his capability?
Incredible.
Yeah. For never touching a camera?
For someone who's never actually touched a camera in his life before really jumping on board with us. I mean, like, it's one thing to dabble in it, but it's another to like take a career full-time being a creative.
And it's great. Like clients love him. And he's getting 2 years and he's getting personal requests.
He got personal requests 6 months in. It was like,
it's true.
Like,
yeah. Where do you feel like he's really excelled and where do you feel like he is going to grow this year? Where do you see him going?
I definitely see video possibly being a blooming area for him.
Mm-hmm.
Right out the gate. He was very good at photos. I mean,
scary good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like almost can mimic anything that I threw at him, which is
saying something.
Yeah. From doing this myself 12 years, being a creative and a photographer, and then someone jumping in 1 year into it and just kind of going, yeah, I got that. I'm like, oh my God. Grateful. Very grateful. But I see video being a whole new world for him due to his audio capabilities though. I feel like in some ways he sees the stories because in some ways audio does tell that story.
Yeah, the guys had a really good talk on audio earlier.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that episode. Yeah, I think you're right with the storytelling capability of his mindset of how he sees things due to audio transferring through the imaging. It does make him a different storyteller and see things differently than anybody else on the team. Agreed.
Okay. But Dale.
Let's get into Dale. So Dale, so funny. So nobody really knows this, but I had my eye on Dale at least a year before we reach out to him. And I knew of him. He didn't know of us, which is horrible on our end for not advertising, but or marketing ourselves. But I knew about Dale probably a year before we reached out. And a mutual person named Ashley was like, hey, when you're ready, like put this guy on your radar. And I was like, okay, I'll keep track. Let's see how he progresses. If he progresses, what's he going to be good at? What's he not going to be good at? Dale's on year 3 or 4 with us and has come light years.
Oh, 100%.
100%. It's really cool to watch actually. So, because it used to be, well, can we put this person on it? And now it's like, no, we can put Dale on it. Dale's going to crush it.
Mm-hmm.
Go crush it. Do what you do. Because not only have he's taken our input, but he's also grown in his own path as a creative. And now he's combining his 50 with our 50 or 70-30 or however you want to look at it. But that's something that we push the guys, right? Is like, do it our way, but mix in your own flair. Like this isn't a dictatorship. Like I want your spin on it. And regardless, it's still going to look like Nightwing content because we're the foundation piece in their growth aspect. And that's what I love.
I like that everybody has their own style too.
Yeah.
And I encourage that because
100%.
At the end of the day, like the Nightwing way isn't always.
It's not our way.
Yeah.
No, you're on the team for a reason. I like what you do. And I like, back to Dale, I like what Dale does. I like his style. I like his movement, what his eye is. And the best thing too is like, he's always willing to learn. Why'd you go over there? Well, this is why. Why do you have this? Why are you using this light, or why are you getting this movement? Okay, this is why. And it's not, no, just let me do it. And that's a great part of like, how did you, and how did you get that? Why did you get that? And the collaboration on this team, and he brings it too. Like, I've learned stuff from Dale that I didn't know how to do. Dale's like, well, here, let me show you that. I'm like, thank you. Because I've never had the time
Right.
or resources to learn that side of being a creative. So I'm definitely grateful that he's on the team. He's definitely led us through some new things that we weren't experienced in.
But also his collaboration, just even with us. Like, I mean, I love helping Dale out on his wedding days.
Yep.
I mean, it's just one more day I get to work with him.
Well, and that's it too, right? Because like the team up days, whether it's for somebody's side job or it's a main job, team up days are like the best days.
Yeah, I do like a good team up day. Let's bring in Andrew, the original,
the OG. So
he really is.
Yeah, he really is. So
next to Adam, he's been
there. Andrew's on 5 years. So those of you that do know Andrew, Andrew's probably one of the best photographers in the state.
I'm sorry, in the world.
In the world.
He makes it up there. Like, at the end of the day, dude sees stuff that I just, like, I don't know how he sees it.
Or gets it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even going to question it. Like, I just go, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think, I'm waiting for the radar to pop on him. Because,
and good for him if he does.
Yeah,
like
100%.
At the end of the day, that guy deserves to be in every magazine I've ever seen in the world.
Well, he's going to be in a magazine soon. But yeah, so like Andrew's insane. So those of you who don't know, Andrew was sent to me by a friend of mine, and I was talking to Andrew for a year to 2 years saying, hey, I'd love to have you on the team. I want to do this with you. I think you could be a huge asset here. And he quit his job one day and called me and said, all right, man, let's do it. Let's do it. That was what he said. And it was a phone call. I didn't even meet him. And the first time I did meet him, it was on a $3 million house shoot. And he and I just crushed it. It was so fun to work with him. And I was like, okay, this guy's it.
He's still so fun to work with.
He is fun to work with.
He's so challenging to you as a creative.
Yeah.
Like, he pushes your brain to go so far.
I think the cool part, and I think it's part of what he watches and brings in, but I love that he watches really old movies.
Yeah.
And I think he brings that with his own flair. The other thing that's really impressive about him is his level of patience to get the shot.
Oh, yeah.
He'll wait. I've been with him. He'll wait 20 minutes to get a single photo because he's waiting for the right thing. And I'm like, dude, I would have been gone and ordered a burrito by now.
That's just our brains, though.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, you and I are very much triggered to go, like, okay, we got to keep moving.
Yeah.
It's just how the business, unfortunately, has pushed us to be. But there are moments that, because of him, that I go, you know what? I'm just going to sit here.
I know. And there's any job I've collaborated with him on, or I brought him on, like there was the car shot. If you ever watch it for Hot Import Nights, there's a scene where the car is being waxed and then it disappears. Like, that was his idea. He's like, oh, this would be really cool. And then like fade out of it or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, that's such a cool shot. And I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Andrew's brain is something that I aspire to just like one day. Can I just like look inside your brain just to see what it says?
Just see what comes out of it.
Yes, because his thought process on things is completely incredible. And he, for one person, has been a huge team player.
100%. And he's always down.
Always down. And I'm always grateful.
Yeah,
for
same.
Andrew.
Same. I really hope. I know he keeps trying to take that trip out west to like just go get those really epic shots.
I want him to.
I'm hoping he takes it this year. He keeps putting it off, but I hope he takes it.
And let's talk about Adam, the man behind the curtain.
Adam is also, Adam's covered in tattoos, and I'm really surprised he doesn't have a Nightwing tattoo. Like, he's that diehard, and I don't think, actually I know, let me rephrase that. We wouldn't be us without that dude in our corner.
No.
Eyes, ears, ideas, constantly pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, really just the ultimate test of true companionship through this.
Yeah.
Is the best way I can put that.
And he was your best friend in high school.
Yeah.
Who knew?
So
not
those
too many
of you
people
that don't know the story of Adam, so Adam and I were friends all through high school and then afterwards, and then he kind of fell apart, and Adam called me on a whim in 2016 and invited me to his wedding, and I went, and then kind of fell apart again. And then in 2019 he called me. He said, hey, what are you doing? It looks so cool and you look really happy. What are you doing? And I was like, well, I'm doing video and photos. And well, are you hiring? And I said, yeah, but not for the position you probably want. And he goes, well, what do you need? And I was like, I need someone to video edit. Adam has never, at that point, has never edited a video in his life, except for like, and not a lot of people know this, he and I actually made like 3 movies way back in high school. I don't know where they are. If anybody has them or have seen them, like, send them to me. But we made a skateboarding video in Spanish. We made another movie where I was crazy lady for my French class. I played like some Aunt Petunia or something crazy. And then there was another film that we made. I don't remember what that was either. But yeah, there's 3 movies floating around on VHS way out there that Adam and I made. But when Adam came on, he never edited a single video in his life. And now, like, lead video editor, colorist, I mean, there's nothing he can't do, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah. And we thank every day for that man.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. No, definitely wouldn't be who we are and what we are without him.
Not at all. Love you, Adam.
Yeah. Let's talk about our newest guy, Brandon.
Yeah. Well, one, you can't not love him because he's like a giant teddy bear, and
He
I
is
just
like a
want
teddy bear.
I just love the crap out of him.
If you see Brandon out there, give him a hug. If you see him out there, just go and give him a hug and say thank you. No, Brandon is great. He's a huge asset to the team. I love his energy. He's always positive. He always wants to help out and also brings a different eye to the table. Shooting really interesting stuff. Shooting tourism, shooting for the military.
Yeah.
I can't say I know a lot of people that do that.
But also, like, dude's had a crazy past life
Yes.
that I actually love because if anybody knows Jason and I, we are animal lovers.
Yep.
And he used to work with animals and rescue and all that kind of stuff. And so that's a true special place in my heart. But also, dude's a great creative.
Great creative.
Like, insane creative. Like, he did Scout Guide with me, the second version, and there were shots that he saw that we were in the midst of, and I was like, holy crap, I didn't even see that. And he's like, let's try this. And I'm like, yeah, let's try it.
I know
let's
I wasn't there for that one. But I'm glad he went in my stead because
But it's like things like that like in the mix of it all, you and I tend to go, I would say, pretty crazy because we have our structure of how we shoot, what we normally shoot, what we normally get. And I think in ways like that, but also to have someone, I mean, Brandon's only been shooting for how long? 3 years?
I think 3 years max.
But at the end of the day, dude's still really creative and looks at things so differently that I wouldn't even thought to get a shot like that. But to have him jump in and say like, hey, let's get this. I'm like, I love that. I love the creative input.
I love it too. I also think that comes from, obviously every creative is different and sees things. I also think that's part of it because he's new.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not
afraid to try something.
He's not afraid to try stuff, yeah. Versus you and I are like, okay, we have this lined up. We got to get the shot. We got to get the next shot. We got to get the next shot. Versus he's like, whoa, hey, you see this? You see this over here?
Let's try that.
Let's try it. And then, you know, if his idea is still new, then you take your experience and then implement what you know and amplify it, and then he can learn from it.
I love it.
But yeah, he's very open-minded, super willing to learn. I've done a couple jobs with him already, and he's like, well, how would you do this? And it's like, well, I would do it like that. And then he just puts a spin on it. And that's what this is all about.
I know. And that's what I want. I want that.
Yeah.
I want this to be just, I understand, like, you and I started this business 9 years ago now.
8. But yeah, by the time this episode comes out, it'll be 9. Shoot, man.
But we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like in some ways, our teammates have such a role in this business as we do. Like, I almost feel like you and I make judgment calls, obviously, when it comes to clients and all that kind of stuff. But I also want our shooters and our people to be like, have a say in what we do. If you don't want to go out and shoot that, that's fine. I don't want to shoot it. Maybe it doesn't align with our brand. Maybe it's something that maybe at the end of the day is great for us to do, but maybe this business isn't like quite on mark with being able to pay what they need to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, let's collectively, maybe we'll do something for cheaper just so we can give them something to start.
And it's a group discussion.
Yeah, it's like a group discussion. I never want to do something where I'm putting someone in position to be like, I don't want to shoot that, or I don't want to do that.
If I don't want to shoot that, you shouldn't have to go shoot that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
100%.
I feel like in some ways you and I have created a group where we can all collaborate all the time on everything.
Yeah, it's an open discussion all the time.
It's a family.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I hate to put it that way,
but it is.
Everyone makes fun of it, but yeah, I mean, 100%.
Like, I would live and I would die for these people. Like, at the end of the day.
Well, please don't. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Our team is definitely our peeps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Green Street Hooligans, back at it. I don't care who you are. If you've seen it, then you'd be like, that dude is ride or die.